Much more confident. And if you go back to the last spring game, I had a pit in my stomach that I just really needed to have our quarterbacks play, positively. Now I'm sitting there looking at our corners and thinking, geez, let's not torch that kid, and let's not take advantage of him. And it's a completely different feeling for me. So.
What's the biggest stride you think, if you could, maybe each of them made?
Well, a guy like Brandon Harris has a big arm, really can make throws, and consistency is going to be his issue. And I think he gets that. I think he probably the greater stride than that piece. I think he understands cadence, formation, how to communicate it, and really, I think he speaks to 10 other players on his team better now than he ever has. So, Anthony, I think Anthony's really kind of always had some of those pieces. I think he's working on the consistency of throw and making sure that that those throws that he makes that are very, very talented, that he can repeat those, and then understand some of those throws that he takes that he's not really good at, kind of come back and work on those. So, again, I think both guys are improved.
Is it fair to say that Anthony's composure would give him an advantage in a game-type situation?
Well, I don't know. I kind of thought that Six's composure was pretty good today, and I think composure is certainly a huge issue at the quarterback spot, but I want it to continue. I'm not necessarily satisfied with either. I think that I guess what I'm saying is I look forward to Brandon Harris maturing and seeing how good Anthony Jennings can be.
Is your ultimate goal to be able to name one of them as a starter, or do you anticipate possibly both of them playing throughout the
I take nothing off the table, but I certainly would like to, have that guy that I could turn to and start getting the majority of snaps and understand situations and becomes repetitive.
So what you're saying is, like last year, it's hardly decided at this point, but you feel like better in the two guys that you do have moving forward than you did a year ago?
Absolutely, much more confident, much more. I just feel like we've taken real strides at the quarterback position. Period.
You didn't see a lot of Leonard with the running game too much. Could you talk about what they've done to improve their sophomore season?
Well, I think Leonard's had a very good spring. I think Frank does a wonderful job with those guys. I think that we didn't want to give him a lot of reps in the last scrimmage, and but I think Darrell Williams has really improved. I think we're going to be a lead again at tailback, and with the guys we have coming in, Nick and Darius, so both guys are very, very talented guys, and we'll have to see how that shakes out.
Do you think Alexander will be permanently a right tackle in the fall?
At this point, we've not really tried much more than Hawkins at the left tackle. Kind of like his development there, and but I think both guys could end up at that left side now and then.
Is it Malachi asserting himself as possibly a starting receiver opposite of Trayvon?
Yeah, I really liked what we did with him today. I think we put him in spots that gave him opportunities at receptions, and boy, he really responded, made a couple of really nice grabs. I think that was a spot that we found for him kind of, towards the end of spring ball, and I think that's kind of really where we need to play him more. So if that's being said, I think he does some things that nobody else does that well.
Coach, if you get the quarterback play that you want, what is possible this season for this team?
Well, we always like to play the great expectations. You know, in our room, we talk about college playoffs, we talk about conference championships. Those are the things that fuel this team. You know, how good they could be. You know, I think there's, you know, I think every team, you know, in America has the high side and the low side, and, you know, injury and development of a team, all of which, you know, has interplay there to find out where that fits. But I think these guys work hard, and I think there's some ambition with this team. I think they want in the action, and you know, we get good quality quarterback play. I think we'll like where we can be. I think we can be, you know, where we want to be, you know, based on our development and how we do.